Welcome back to Houston Live. With Tropical Storm Bertha in the Gulf and hurricane season well underway, it's a great reminder that now is the time to be prepared. Caroline Geiger and Roderick Batteaux with CenterPoint Energy are here to share how they are strengthening the electric system, of course, improving reliability and informing customers, because I think this preparation, people probably come to you with all kinds of questions. Caroline, we'll start with you. The Greater Houston Resiliency Initiative. Remind us what it is, the progress that has been made, and also what it means for customers.
Sure. So coming out of Hurricane Beryl last year, really felt like that was our call to action. Really just, we're already doing a ton of great work across our system, but it's also about bringing our customers along for the journey with us and improving that transparency. So since launching this initiative back in August of 2024, we've done a lot of great work. We've cleared over 12,000 lines from hazardous vegetation. We've installed over 72,000 storm resilient poles, undergrounded about 695 miles of power lines. It's a lot of different activities and work that is really aimed to improve the everyday reliability as well as the resiliency for our customers that we really do have the privilege of serving here in Houston.
We've all seen CenterPoint crews out, especially after a disaster hits. In fact, there was a CenterPoint truck next to me on the Southwest Freeway this morning. A lot of the work is happening behind the scenes, really, before a storm happens. And that's what I think a lot of people forget. It takes an entire army of crews getting out there doing what frankly is quite hazardous work to protect all of us.
Yes, I would agree. Our frontline workers are they really are doing the most important work and really helping us prepare and be ready for whatever Mother Nature throws our way next, whether it's another storm. We have high risk. Being in Houston, people don't know this, that it's not just hurricanes and high wind events and flooding that we normally think about. Some of our outer territories, we actually are subject to some fire risks. So all of this work is something that we do every day. It's year-round, 24/7, 365. This is what we do day in and day out to make sure that we are ready for whatever it comes our way.
And I'm glad you gave a shout out to the frontline workers because they are first responders. Yes. They work so hard. They deserve respect. Absolutely. Roderick, so when a storm does happen, or let's say like a storm is approaching, we have a tropical system in the Gulf of Mexico right now, what tools are available so customers out there can just stay informed before, during, and after that storm hits?
Yeah, well, we really understand how important it is for customers to have, electric service. And when those do occur, our crews are out there day and night working to restore power safely and as quickly as possible. To us, we really want to make sure our customers have that information at their fingertips because the better informed they are, the more prepared they can be. So that's why we encourage our customers to sign up for a power alert service, which gives you outage and restoration updates around your area. And so the easiest way to do that is centerpointenergy.com/power alert service. But again, we just want to make sure our customers are more prepared. That's the best way to stay connected and get the information you need.
So you sign up online, and then how do these alerts come? Are you getting like a push alert on your phone or a text message?
Yeah, you can get email, you can get a phone call, or you can get a text message, or you can get all three. So the cool thing is we let our customers know, hey, don't just limit it to one person. You can get up to 15 contacts for each premise.
So the entire family and neighborhood can sign up and be informed about what's happening. What are things that we need to keep in mind? Because I know that CenterPoint, obviously leading up to a storm, during a storm, and when the power goes out for people, CenterPoint is flooded, right, with phone calls. What are things that we should do and that we should not do as customers? What would help you and your teams restore power as quickly and efficiently as possible while still keeping us informed? Because we don't want to get in the way of that process.
I think, we just want to say we're going to continue to focus on resiliency and being reliable. I mentioned it's very important that customers have electric service, so we understand that. So
I would add, so I think after a storm, there are hazards. If power lines are down, definitely stay at least 15 feet away from any downed power lines, and let us know that those hazards are out there. If you see downed power lines, please report that to us on the outage tracker. The new outage tracker that we've launched made a lot of improvements since Hurricane Beryl. There is a way on there that you can report hazards like downed power lines, and those are things that we want to be aware of. Something that we do know is when your power is out. So you don't need to call and tell us your power is out. We know the power is out. But if you feel like you need to call and report a hazard, definitely do that.
report those hazards, but again, the system is so far advanced now that you do know when the outage happens.
Yes.
And again, I know that if anyone who has lived in Houston for a while, we are no stranger to power outages. Any final thoughts as we're running out of time about what customers need to know to prepare as we are in the thick of it here in hurricane season?
I would say that we've talked a lot about all of the great improvements that we've made to our grid, but it's not just that. Internally, we've done over 20,000 hours of training in FEMA emergency response, and over 800 employees have undergone that training. So it's not just all the great upgrades to our grid to improve the outcomes for our customers, it's all the training that we've done internally as well. We're ready for whatever comes our way.
Okay, a lot going on
And stay
behind the
informed.
scenes.
Stay informed. Yep. Sign up for Power Alert Service. Get those updates. Check the outage tracker in the event that you do have an outage, but we're going to focus on making sure that you don't.
Okay. Very nice to meet you, Roderick, Batteaux, Caroline Geiger. Thanks so much for stopping by. Very interesting and always part of what's happening here in Houston, right? The power could go out, a storm could come at any time. In the meantime, if you'd like to learn more about CenterPoint's energy grid improvements, track projects in your neighborhood, or sign up for those outage alerts, you can visit centerpointenergy.com/Action Center. You can also call them 713-207-2222.